Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, I'm Lissa, the Soap Chef. Before we dive into today's video, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be planning on bringing more long form content back to the channel. That means deeper dives into cosmetic ingredients, what they are, how to use them, and most important, why they work. I know that there's so many of you that enjoyed learning the science behind the formula, so I'm excited to get back to that kind of style. I used to do it before, but then I stopped and went to short form. Now, for today's project, we're going to create something really special, a DIY shimmering body oil. This formula is lightweight, it's non-greasy, it leaves your skin with a beautiful glow. I'll show you how to combine nourishing oils with mica to make a dry touch body oil that looks stunning and feels even better. Whether you just want like a subtle radiance or a really bold shimmer, this recipe is easy to customize no matter what. Okay, so now that you know what's coming to the channel and what today's project is all about, let's head over to Creation Station and start building this shimmering body oil step by step. Okay, before we get started, I wanted to just quickly go over some of the ingredients that you can use to make the shimmering body oil. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you the free recipe here, but if you would like the full written formula with the step-by-step instructions that you can print out, that's going to be available up on my Patreon. Included with the formula is going to be an ingredient reference sheet with Comedogenic ratings of the oils and esters, as well as an additional sheet with a mica shade reference chart and oil pairings. So the best choices of oils and esters for use in a shimmering body oil are going to be caprylic capric triglycerides, your isoamyl-CoCoA, isoamyl laurate, isohexadecane, squalane, macadamia nut oil, apricot kernel oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, vitamin E. All of these have a very low to moderately low comedogenic rating. So you'll want to shy away from like cerebellina wax, sucragel, ole wax, and avocado oil because they're either too rich and heavy or they're used to make an oil gel texture, or they're just not suited for a shimmering body oil because they're an emulsifier or a structuring agent. Also, when you're choosing your mica, keep in mind the following: particle size, fine pearl versus larger sparkle, oil viscosity, dry esters versus heavier oils, desired effect, subtle glow versus a really bold sparkle. So if you want a subtle glow and more of a natural sheen, use between like 1 to 3% mica. This effect works well with finer micas, leaving a soft radiance without an obvious sparkle. If you want more of a visible shimmer and a more luminous glow, use between 4 to 6% mica. It's very noticeable, but it's not glittery. And lastly, if you want a really intense sparkle and a bold effect, you can use between 7 to 10% mica. This is best with the larger particle micas, leaving a very dramatic effect, especially in the sunlight. I would use a lot of caution though with this last one because it's going to be really heavy and it's going to feel a little bit greasy and highly concentrated. All right, that's that. Are we ready to dive into today's project? Let's go over to the lab bench. All right, let's just get started, shall we? I have a little bit of a different angle today. So let me know what you think about it. I personally don't like the shadow right here, but you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. All right, we're going to start out with an ingredient that is going to help keep our mica suspended. And this is the silica dimethyl silylate. I think that's how you say that last one, silylate. That's a funny word, but anyways, this is going to be the star of the show here so that our mica doesn't just settle down on the bottom of our container. So we're using this because it is a suspension and structuring agent that prevents the mica from settling down in it, and it creates a light oil to gel structure while maintaining a clear flowing appearance. It depends on how much you use too. Don't get carried away. We are starting off today using this I found it easier to just put this in the bottom of the beaker first and then start adding our oils and esters to that rather than the other way around. It seems to keep those powders down, keep them from wafting up into the face. Always wear a mask when you're working with this stuff, you guys. But anyway, so here it is. There's the silica. Okay, the next ingredient we're going to be adding is going to be our caprylic capric triglycerides right here. Trying to find the right angle because this is just different for me, this camera angle here. There we go. For you guys, that's straight up and down. For me, it's on an angle. Anyhow, caprylic, capric, triglyceride, we're adding this at 30%. It's a lightweight, fast-absorbing ester that improves spreadability and it reduces greasiness. It's also going to act as the main carrier oil base, and it will leave a nice silky finish. So we're going to add that right in. Okay, I made quite the mess doing that. It slipped out of my hands. It was a whole situation. Moving right on, we're going to be including some cocoa caprylate caprate next, and we're adding this because it's a natural silicone alternative that enhances slip and it provides like a dry touch feel. So it balances the richness of the natural oil that I'm going to be using today, and it makes the oil feel elegant and non-greasy, okay? So cocoa caprylate caprate at 20%. Okay, after we have that in, we are going to be adding some beautiful golden jojoba oil. We are adding this at 17.4%, and this is a skin conditioning oil with a composition that is similar to your skin's own natural sebum. It helps soften and moisturize the skin while adding a touch of luxury. Golden jojoba oil. Okay, next up we are going to be adding some beautiful sunflower oil. There we go. And this is a stable, nourishing oil rich in fatty acids, and it provides conditioning and spreadability while keeping the formula cost effective. You're not using a whole bunch of expensive oils, and it's also going to keep the formula lightweight. All right, there you go. Sunflower oil, that is at 16%. After the sunflower is going to come beautiful, lightweight squalane. It's highly stable emollient with a silky, elegant feel. It's going to help prevent transepidermal water loss. It adds weightlessness and moisture, and it boosts the formula's luxurious texture. So we're adding squalane at 10%. And by the way, I got my silica dimethyl silicate at TKB Trading. All right, let's go ahead and give this a stir now. Very carefully. Again, trying not to get those powders wafting up. There we go. Now they're getting saturated. All right, next we're going to be adding some, excuse me, I just bumped the camera. Next we're going to be adding some vitamin E to the mix. We're going to be doing this at 0.1%. This is an antioxidant. It's going to help protect the oils in the formula from oxidation, but it also has skin benefits. It's nourishing and it has barrier supporting actives. So give that a little bit of a stir. All right, now what I like to do is just go ahead and leave this for a while, usually multiple hours, if not even overnight, to allow the silica dimethyl to go ahead and get fully saturated and expand and start to gel the oils just a little bit. We're not trying to make any type of an oleo gel. We have just enough in here to go ahead and suspend that mica. So we're going to go ahead and leave it here, and I'll bring you guys back when it's ready for the next phase. It has been a few hours, and it looks like all of our silica dimethyl has absorbed everything. It's created a thicker oil, which is good. So let's go ahead and add our mica. We're going to be doing that at 1%. I just wanted a subtle glimmer and a shimmer. I didn't want anything that was going to be bold and really, really noticeable. All right, let's go ahead and give that a stir. And by the way, I am using Shimmer Gold Mica from Nurture Handmade. And the micron size of this particular mica is between 20 and 200, which is considered like a medium to a large, which is why I did not use a whole bunch. All right, the last thing we're going to do is add some fragrance oil. We're going to move that over here for just a moment. I am going to be using, let's see if you guys can see it this way, Bum Bum from Midwest Fragrance. This is the Sol de Janeiro dupe of their Bum Bum. All right, so we added the mica at 1%. We're going to be doing our fragrance oil at 0.5%. Let me take a look at how many grams I'm going to be needing for that 0.5%. I can't help it. I love that fragrance. Oh, so much. That is a beautiful, beautiful color. Very, very nice. Okay, all we have left to do is go ahead and put it into our bottle, which I have here. Go ahead and scrape the rest of that out later. Go ahead and stick our dropper in there. Just give it a little shake. And look at that. That's beautiful. There's our shimmering suspension body oil. Let's go ahead and see how that looks on our skin. It should be very, very subtle because that's how I want it. You guys adjust your mica however you would like. Okay, let's rub that in. Yeah, this is very nice and light and subtle. Feels really nice on my skin with that jojoba oil and that sunflower oil. I don't know if you can necessarily see the shimmer. I can. It's very, very subtle, you guys, but that's what I wanted. And that's why I only use the 1%. You go ahead and adjust that however you would like in your own creations. Let me know down in the comments section below how much you use to get whatever desired effect that you are going for. But there you go, you guys. And that's a wrap. This was a free formula for everybody to enjoy, but if you would like the full written formula with step-by-step procedures, that's available exclusively on my Patreon. Over there, I'm going to also include a suggestion of oils and esters with their Comedogenic ratings, plus a mica shade and oil pairings sheet to help you create your own unique shimmer blend. So if you loved this project, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe so that you don't miss what's coming up next. Spoiler alert, it's a shimmering body yogurt for summer skin. It's lightweight, hydrating, and absolutely perfect for warm weather. Make this. Let me know what you guys think. Until the next one, be kind and stay humble. We'll see you then.